What is up, people? Happy Monday. How are you all doing? I'm okay, thank you for asking. I say I'm okay. I've got what I think is tonsillitis. So I've got to go back to the pharmacy today to get some antibiotics. Everyone's ill at the moment. That's just how it goes in the UK at this time of year. I'm okay myself, and I think I might be over the worst of it now. But I travelled to New York on Monday, and I don't really want to be ill when I'm over there. The pharmacist gave me some like numbing lozenges when I last went. It was meant to be like a spray, but they ran out of the spray, so they had to give me like a lozenge called Difflam or something. So I've been using them, and they work great for about an hour, but then it kind of wears off. She was apprehensive to give me antibiotics when I first went because it was just coming out, and they don't like giving antibiotics unless they really have to. But it's not improving, and it's been over a week now, so I'm going to have to go back, I think, before I can't speak. Yay. Nevertheless, I'm on the way to the gym, and I've got legs. Start Monday off right, I suppose. I like to get legs done on a Monday because I don't have to dread it then for another week. I didn't sleep great last night, so I'm definitely feeling a little bit sluggish because of my throat. But I'm feeling better. I feel a little bit more refreshed. So I'm going to take what I can out of this session. I'm not going to push myself too much. And I'm just going to do what I can. That's all I can do. But we've got legs. And this is a very quad focus session, but we have got some glutes in there as well. Because we want big old legs. So that is what we're doing. But I just kind of wanted I've seen a lot of videos recently about like having a productive morning and like, oh, you need to do this if you want to be productive, and you need to do this to set yourself up for the day. I kind of agree, but I kind of don't as well. I definitely agree with how your morning starts can determine how you feel and how you kind of are for the rest of the day. But it's not the be all and end all. And I think that's what a lot of people people kind of direct these videos to people. If you don't do this, you're never going to succeed, and you're never going to do this, and you're never going to do that. And that's just a load of bullshit, to be honest. Yes, if you start your morning off right, it can put you in a good mindset. But if you have a bad morning or you don't feel like doing something, it's also not going to you're not going to be a failure just because you walked your dog later, or you missed breakfast, or you didn't do your fucking daily meditation. There's a fine line, and I think people are trying to push this narrative that you've got to do this, you've got to be like this fucking productive, run a marathon first thing in the morning to be successful type of mindset, when that's not the case at all. Everyone's version of being productive is going to look very different. If you are a single parent and you have 3 kids, getting up and getting your kids off to school with little to no meltdowns is going to be your version of productive. You're not going to be able to get up at the crack of dawn, run a marathon, do an ice bath, and fucking down a litre of fucking eggs if you've got 3 kids that need to go to school. And that's okay. You can't compare where you are and your version of productive to, say, a single person's entrepreneurial fucking meditation, marathon running, high rocks doing morning. You can't compare the two. They are vastly different. Both parties have very different needs, and they're not the same. That's not to say that one is being more productive than the other, but both parties have a different idea of being productive. And that comes with different needs and a different lifestyle. And that's not a bad thing. But if you were to watch a video and, yes, I get up at 6 a.m, I get in the shower, I meditate for an hour, I then take all my greens. I then go run a marathon. I then come back and have an ice bath. I then come back and read the Bible. And you're sat there thinking, well, I'm a fucking failure. I can't do any of that. You are probably looking at a person, not all the time, but you are probably looking at a person that doesn't have, excuse me, that doesn't have any dependence. You know, they might live a single lifestyle and they may have the time for that. Your time may be needed somewhere else. Your version of being productive and a successful morning is going to be very different to anyone else's. You could have two families who've got the same number of kids, and both of them are going to look very different in what productive looks like in the mornings. It's down to you as a person what your routine is. If you can leave the house, whether it's to work or to the gym or whatever, and at least you've made your bed, you've brushed your teeth, that's a good start to the morning. Don't compare yourself to someone else. I do, and I'm not saying doing certain things in the morning isn't going to set you up for a good day, because it can, but that's only down to mindset. If you feel like you've accomplished something in the morning, you've got that mindset, you're in a good position to accomplish more in the day. If you've got to a certain time in the day and you feel like you've accomplished nothing, you feel like you've wasted a day, it's going to put you in a bad mindset and it's going to take you off track. But it's not the be all and end all. That's all I want to say. I feel like I've ranted enough. My throat's hurting. I'm going to see you at the gym. We're going to do legs. And I'm probably going to chat some more shit. So let's go. Right, we are here. And I've just got everything set up. I've wrote down half my workout because I've got to write it down last night. And we're going to take the first shot of the day. But it's a pre-workout shot, naughty naughty. Bottoms up. That is sour. Let's get on to the first exercise. We've got adductors, aka the sus machine. All right, this is my first working set. This is 37.5. I'm taking it easy because I've still got residual leg DOMs from the Platts leg workout and it's traumatized me. So it's my first working set, going for 8 to 12. I've done this weight before and more, so it should be all right, but I'm just easing myself in. The hardest part is sitting down. You want to really think about driving and squeezing your knees together. This is such a good machine. Alright, this is my second working set. We are now on the leg curl. I've done one working set, which has annihilated me already. So this is my second working set. We're going for 8 to 12. And then on my final set, we're going to just lighten the weight a little. We're going to increase the reps. And then we've got a drop set because pain. Every day I sit here and I wonder why I do this. But then I get a pump and it's answered all my questions. And I want to be jacked and I want a big ass. So, you know, I've got to put the work in because I ain't got money to have surgery. Right, we are on the machine of pain and pleasure. I love this machine, but I hate it at the same time. This is my first whipping set. This is 200 kilogram. I remember when I first joined here, and I think I got about 140, and I was gassed. Now look at me. I'm hoping, I've done this before, and I've got, I think it was 10 to 12 reps. This is 6 to 10 reps. So, if I can get anywhere over 6 with how I'm feeling, I'll be happy. Yeah, depending on how this feels. I might increase, I might have to decrease. It could go either way at the minute. But either way, 200 kilogram as a starting point. I'm happy. You'll see with this, I'll keep my hands kind of underneath just to try and release some of the tension on my kind of pelvic area, because I always end up bruised, especially with this type of weight on. Ooh, let's do it. Keep my feet locked in a nice position, so I'm not going to move my feet once we're up. I've got a nice flat shoe on. Let's do it. Whip that ass, Courtney. Nice lock in. Get my feet right. I got dizzy. Right, this is 210 kilogram. This is uncharted territory for me, I think. I don't think I've ever gone above 200. If I can get 4 to 6, I'll be happy, but I'm gassed. So if I can get anything above 1, I'll take it. You gotta lift heavy if you want to grow your ass, people. This shit doesn't come easy. I'll take that. Right, moving on to my first quad exercise. So we've got leg press, but we've got 2 sets of 8 to 12, 3 1 tempo, but we've got narrow stance, so we're really trying to bias the quads here. Just 2 sets because we're going heavy as fuck to failure, and my last set is going to be a rest pause set. So again, if you don't know what a rest pause set is, you go to failure, you rest 15 seconds, you do as many reps as you can, could be 3, could be 2, rest 15 seconds, go to failure again, rest 15 seconds, go to failure again. I'm expecting to need a wheelchair on the way out. I just want to be a muscle mommy. Nobody said it would be this hard. Right, we are moving on to leg extension. This is my last exercise, and then I've got to do calves, abs, and cardio, and I'm good to go. So this is my second method set. I'm doing unilateral, so one side at a time, and then my third and final set, I've got a drop set. So that's going to be fun. So I've got nothing else to say because I'm dreading this. So I'm just going to get it over with. So have fun watching me torture myself. And now we are finishing off on calves before I do abs. If you hate doing calves and end up skipping them, tip, do them at the start of the workout, so at least they're out of the way. Don't leave it to the end like me. That is the session done. Oh, do you know what? Considering I feel not 100%, that was a good session. I kind of just got locked in and did it. You got to lock in when shit gets hard. And I said I wasn't going to go heavy. I did go heavy. But I also didn't push myself. I knew when to kind of back off, and that's kind of knowing your own body. But the more you do it, the more experience you get, the more you learn your own body. I have just done abs, so the pump has gone down a little. But that was a nice session. Let's zoom you in, shall we? Ooh, that was good. My calves are definitely coming along. I'm really impressed. Really, really impressed. I mean, I only train them twice a week. I mean, I think I'm quite genetically blessed with good calves anyway. My mum has quite good calves and she doesn't train. But years of horse riding have definitely helped with leg development because I had a good baseline to start with through owning horses. So that's definitely helped, I think. But sadly, it's genetics. If you ain't got calves, you got to work with what you got. But I'm quite fortunate. But yeah, that was a good session. Really happy with that. Short and sweet. I'm going to get some cardio done and get some steps done. And then I'm going to go home and get some protein in me. Short and sweet today. I'll see you tomorrow. We've got push. And yeah, get in the gym. If you haven't got to the gym, lock the fuck in. Get in the gym. Smash your workouts. Give yourself a pat on the back. That's all you need to do. If you're not going to do it for yourself, do it for me. Start the year fucking strong. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment if you haven't. Every follow goes to these baby legs. See you tomorrow.